themselves out there. And take a look at this photo that was sent in to me from Kevin Holzman. The mayor is sitting here with me. Mayor, this is Texas Avenue, Texas Street there in Germantown, Schnitzelburg. Yeah. Look, they're on skis. It looks like they've got ski poles going down Texas.
Well, I'm very glad to see that some people are able to enjoy that and that they're not driving, because even though we have over 200 folks working round the clock on 110 routes covering 2,700 lane miles of roads throughout the county, I'm really encouraging people to not drive. So seeing people enjoy it, cross-country skiing, that's much better.
Well, let's talk about the evening hours. I know you're very concerned about power outages. Yesterday at your news conference, LG&E said they had 1,000 crew members here. That's a really big number. Are you concerned? This freezing rain has almost carved Jefferson County in half. Snow someplace. Right. Ice elsewhere.
That's what LG&E and we are most concerned about throughout the evening hours, is this freezing rain. The less freezing rain that we have, the better, both for the lines as well as tree limbs that are at risk of falling onto the lines and taking out power. So that's what we'll be monitoring throughout the evening, while at the same time we're going to continue to work on those roads to get them plowed.
Let's talk about the Arctic cold coming in. I did notice in that photo along Texas that, you know, the snow plows, it's a city, are going by and they're piling up the snow against cars. That's not going to thaw for a while coming in. I know you're very concerned about the bitter cold.
We are, between the snow, the freezing rain, and the cold, not just for these 2 days, but also as we look out to the week, as you hear Ben and Mallory and others on your team advising us, it's going to be a challenge. We're going to have to stay at it on these roads. People are going to have to stay safe, stay warm for this entire week.
Your libraries, the public libraries, were open till 5 today. What can people see starting tomorrow and then the rest of the week? The warming centers, and how are they going to be safe?
So for right now, we're going to open up the libraries again and again. We're opening those up as additional warming centers for people that might need a place to get out of the cold that can go. And so we also have other shelters and warming centers that are available throughout the entire county. The best bet is, if you don't have that information handy, call 311. They can provide you with all the addresses of all those locations that are available.
You, of course, are a Louisville native. You've been around for a lot of the past snowstorms. You've studied how we did well and didn't do well in the past. This is one thing you've been keeping an eye on. You want to make sure we do well during this storm, judged from the past.
This one is particularly challenging because of the snow, then the ice, then the snow, and the cold weather, and not much sun to help with any of the melting. We're just going to have to keep at it. So we've got, I was with Deshaun earlier today, who's driving one of the plows. I was driving with him to hear about his experiences, to see what I could learn, what we could do to help continue to always improve. But we are at the Hurstbourne Lane, Fern Valley Road, Poplar Level. We're just going to have to keep going at it to get, to keep these roads and get them safer than they are right now. Stay home, stay warm, help others in need, continue to watch WHAS or wherever you get your news and radio and weather forecast from to know when it's safer than it is today.
That's great. You read that script really well. Thank you very much for coming in. We appreciate your time. We're going to see a lot of you this week.
My pleasure, Doug. Thanks.